150 report on a pussy motherfucker. Oh shit, we got it. Did that speaker too loud? Cut that motherfucker off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the pre-5150 see what the fuck this nigga talking about part of the show, goddammit. I am Corey Holcomb, and I am here to talk shit about the moisture that has hit the internet, also known as the fruity raccoon. I'm not gonna say his name while I'm here because he knows who he is, and now a lot of the nation knows who he is. I want to start off by saying, Mr. Fruity Raccoon, you were winning until you said something. Until you said something, everybody thought I was the bad guy. Everybody thought Corey Holcomb is a conspiracy theorist who comes up with these outrageous accusations about people and what they do. But, hold on, is everything all right over there? This is some new shit we testing, y'all. We just trying some shit. 5150? Oh, 5150? Fuck it. Hey, anyway, everybody thought it was me, but I am so glad you teamed up with whoever them pussy motherfuckers are to put out some shit about me, because now everything I said, you proved it for me. It was just me saying it, but because you said it, you opened the door to so many people on this internet. There are some brilliant people on this internet. My man Gooch the Great, the homeboy out there in Orlando. I'm sorry, I forgot your name right now. It looked like Urkel with sugar. You know who you are. They researched who you are because nobody was really tripping on you. And as they researched who you are, they exposed who you are. First, let's start out with the fear you have of me. Fruity Raccoon, you don't have to fear me. You don't have to go get your mob of cousins you told on. You don't even know how to go get people on people. Why you saying it's your people? And then on top of that, because you said it's your people, everybody know who you talking about. So they was like, oh, who he talking about? So-and-so, so-and-so. Just stop. You don't know how to be a man, okay? That's what was exposed. Now, I also have to go into this. You put somebody in this that didn't deserve what's about to happen, but you put them in it. That's what happened. Your beautiful wife. We looked her up. All right, let me tell you something. I have seen Alex Thomas walking down the street on Ventura in the Valley, because both of us are Valley niggas, hid out from the real shit, goddammit. Ain't nobody ever broken my car. I have seen your wife. I have never looked at your wife in a way where I'm checking her out to see how she looked. Until you said, my beautiful wife. That made me go, huh. So I try to be a gentleman. I'm not the type of guy who's going to sit up here and say whether your wife is beautiful or not. But don't ever call a bitch a bad bitch unless it's a bad bitch. If your woman, this goes to all niggas out there, if your woman is not a bad bitch, do not proclaim her as a bad bitch unless she a bad bitch, because we gonna look her up. And most bitches without makeup on is gangbanger face heifers. You are with a gangbanger, nigga, all right? I'm just saying. Anyway, so the man said, this is the main point I wanted to drive, because I ain't about to spend all day on this bullshit. The man said, first of all, he started out by saying, it's only one comic I don't like, and it is Corey Holcomb. Any nigga who get two eyes know you moist than a motherfucker. You a moist nigga. First we had the gooey raccoon, because he was soft after we helped him up after the ground, after the voice of reason beat his ass. Now we have the fruit booty raccoon. You look gay than a motherfucker as you begin talking It was a clip I saw on the internet. I was laughing my ass off. I put him out there because he don't mind me putting him out there. The homie Gooch the Great got a clip of your ass talking with your moist mouth, head nodding ass. Stop. Just stop. Oh, shit, it's a moth in here. This nigga done sent Hannibal Lecter at my ass. Kill it. I killed it. Anyway, he did. Anyway, now what I'm just getting to the shit. I'm just running. I'm rambling. But I want to say this. Alex, you said you was getting your dick sucked by your wife. I'm sorry. Yo, beautiful? Question mark? Your beautiful wife? You was getting your dick sucked by your beautiful wife, and then you said, I got a call about this nigga talking shit. I must break this down. So your wife was sucking your dick, and you answered the phone. Your beautiful wife head game must be trash for you to answer the phone while her beautiful ass was sucking your dick. You don't even know you a goofy. You don't even know it. That's why I'm not mad at you. You's a sucker ass nigga. But I believe you answered the phone. But this is what, you fucking with an intelligent, ignorant motherfucker. Can you be intelligent and ignorant? That's the opposite. Anyway, you fucking with a smart motherfucker who don't give a fuck. If your wife sucking your dick and you see a nigga calling, I believe that's the person you wanted to suck your dick. That nigga, you was mad at him for calling back late. He trying to tell you about me talking about you. You on the phone with him like, man, why it took you so long? I gotta let her do it now. You know, I hate that shit. It smell like pussy in here. Just stop, nigga, stop. You embarrassing yourself. Nigga. I don't even know what to say about this Alex Thomas. The motherfucker said he don't know me. You don't know me, nigga? I think I got some old tech. Should I put them on the internet? Nigga, you know me. I want to address the part about the bag. He said, I think he can't afford the bag or whatever. Nigga, you got with another fag who was a credible fag, and y'all had some bags out. I called you trying to see, could I get a hookup on the price? Because that's what niggas do. I'm not going to support you and pay full price for the bag. You said no. I left it alone. But you bringing up a bag, nigga, I got bags laying in my living room that cost $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. I don't even really be using them. I fuck money off on shit like that. So don't talk about poverty. Nigga, I'm from the projects. I don't brag on money. I'm just saying, nigga, that ain't shit. That's little money. This Hollywood. $7,000 in Sherman Oaks, California ain't shit. That's a month and a half of rent out here, motherfucker. So I'm just saying. I'm trying to remember all the shit he was saying. You said something about my kids. I don't take care of my kids. You said a lot of shit about me not to know me, nigga. You said you didn't know me. Do you remember that? Nigga, I know about you. I know what you've done out here in Hollywood. I put it like this. You did a lot of shit, but never was the lead. You was cast in some shit. You act like you got movies, like a motherfucker got a movie budget with Alex Thomas as one of the top 3 players in the movie. No. For all the people who don't know about Hollywood, when you do a movie or a sitcom, they got a list of who is important. Who's on top? That's the person making the most money. I'm talking about like the call-in sheet. So when people come in, they see you. You ain't never been on no call-in sheet as a lead. You a guest star, nigga. Get your garbage ass out of here, nigga. You ain't never led no motherfucking sitcom or motherfucking TV movie. Get your fruit booty ass out of here. But this is what I really want to say because I think it's unfair. Well, we already know he stole the joke. Another thing, let me tell you something. This motherfucker Gooch, I give this motherfucker credit. He called me, told me, I'm going to look it up and I'm going to find out everything. And I'm just like, yeah, all right. This motherfucker Gooch found me doing the joke way back in Atlanta at one of the Laugh-A-Paloozas. This was a while ago. I had just moved to L.A. Gooch found it where I was doing the joke. This nigga was describing the joke perfectly. He act like, oh, I just said one word. Bitch, nigga, you did the whole joke at the Comedy Union. I just was new out here and I ain't want to slap the shit out of you because I know you motherfuckers don't fight. You go get people to go help you out and call the police. That's another thing about these bitch-ass comics. They call the police and they stand there on the motherfucking, if you're not a defendant, what are you? If you're not a defendant in the courtroom, you are the plaintiff. These niggas are plaintiffs. They be over there, he hit me, Your Honor. I didn't even believe that shit, but I got in a fight out here. It was this comic. His name Evan Lionel. He from Chicago. He told me, he said, Corey, don't fight out here. These niggas press charges and show up. And I didn't even believe that shit. But I got in a fight out here one day at Balboa Park hooping. This nigga called the police and was pointing me out and everything. So I already know, Alex Thomas, you ain't that type of motherfucker. Yeah, he did. He said I was bitter. Hey, Alex, how you know I'm bitter if you ain't around me? If you're not around me, don't just be desperate and I know what it is. See what it is. At one time, Alex Thomas used to be in these little movies and shit like that, not as a motherfucking star, but as a guest star. He used to be guest stars on a lot of shows, the Jamie Foxx show, all that shit. But he kind of played out, and now he got that shit like Aries got, where his eyes under there is raccoon-like and shit, and his mouth your mouth look like you kissed the iron. What the fuck? Why is your mouth pink like that? This nigga got a tattoo of a pink piece of candy on his lips. What the fuck happened to your mouth, nigga? I ain't seen you in a long time. Anyway, something wrong with you. You look like you fading or some shit like that. But anyway, I'm just rambling. I don't even know where the fuck I'm going with this shit. I'm just talking shit about Alex. What did I call him? The fruit booty raccoon. Alex the fruit booty raccoon. You thought I was going to slip and say your last name so you could act like Corey was talking about me. You bitch ass nigga, everybody know I'm talking about you. Read the comments. I don't even read the comments, but when I did, the shit was funny as hell. I'm like, damn, everything I thought, not everybody else think. And it ain't because they rooting on me, it's because you really act like a homosexual. So, but let's talk about that. Alex, so you never slept with a man or let a man give you head. Is that true? Huh? Huh? I'm not lying on you, motherfucker. And then I said you stole my joke. It's documented where you stole the joke. But you stole other people's joke. This is what I didn't want to say, but fuck it, I'm going to say it. This is what happened where I started snapping on that man again. One day I did a show in the city on Wilshire Boulevard. A lot of little young comics was doing a show. One of the comics is a friend of mine. His name is Stevie J. I come in there, Stevie J all fired up. I'm like, what's wrong with you? He like, man, this motherfucker was disrespectful as I came on stage and woo, 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 talking about the fruit booty raccoon. And Stevie J, the type of motherfucker that'll slap the shit out of Alex Thomas. I'm name dropping, but I can't help it. The reason I'm name dropping because my nigga called me. I wasn't gonna even say nothing, but my nigga Stevie J called me when he saw that moist ass shit. I calmed Stevie J down. I was like, man, look, it's so many motherfuckers like that. You can't get upset at that because you'll be slapping the shit out of motherfuckers all the time. Because he was rude to you or whatever. So as I went on stage after this happened, I started going in on Alex Thomas and talking shit because he had already stole my joke before. But after I saw he did that, I was really fired up like, fuck this nigga. So I started talking shit about the nigga, and the shit got back to him. And on the 5150 show, I said something about him, and he didn't call me. Trust me, he know how to get in touch with me. He got in touch with Craig Fax, because Craig Fax is really a good dude. He a fair dude, and he big. So I guess he thought maybe Craig could squash it, but it's all squash, man. I ain't got time for you, Alex Thomas. I'm out here trying to do big things, man. And I don't know what Hollywood will allow me to do with my honest ass, but the truth is, male DNA has entered your esophagus and your anus. And you know it. You don't make me really research it. You know you burnt a lot of bridges out here. You know you burnt a lot of bridges. They'll tell on you. So I'm just saying, Alex, calm down. I'm not after you, fool. And on top of that, start admitting about the men that you spent intimate time with. Those dudes that spent intimate time with you do not deserve to be played off forever. Those are good people. Y'all lay up and get off together. Don't act like they ain't shit and not recognize them. It's a lot of niggas. You don't just leave after you lay up with niggas. Y'all lay around and talk. And be like, yeah, that Corey motherfucker and all that shit. Y'all know what y'all do, man. Stop playing it off. It's time to step up and be honest. Tell your beautiful wife it's the reason it smell like shit whenever you step toward her. Be honest. Be honest, man. Be honest about the joke you stole. You stole the joke, homie. You steal a lot of jokes. But then you the first one talking about some jokes. You ain't got it. Okay, fuck it. You a B-level comic. Does that make you feel better? I can't say you an A comic. You are not an A comic. Don't nobody watch Alex Thomas set and rave about it. Nobody does that. I saw the clips of you. I didn't know you was a Soul Train dancer. I did not know you was a Soul Train dancer. Boy, you could dance. Boy, you shake your ass like them bitches, boy. I saw you shaking your ass on Soul Train. I didn't know that. You used to fuck with them Soul Train niggas. You thought I wasn't gonna know about that shit. And I ain't even did no real research on you. I'm just saying, I saw that. You was a Soul Train dancer. Congratulations on that. You should have kept dancing. You stood out and dancing. You was wiggling good than a motherfucker. You should have been in that scene in Coming to America, like that one dude where they all had on the tights and shit. You know that, the beginning of Coming to America. You faggot ass nigga. Look, we about to get ready to start the show. I wish you well with your journey, Alex Thomas. You and your beautiful wife, y'all go ahead and get y'all makeup game on and hit the streets, cause yeah, you fucked up. But who is this comedy hype nigga? This comedy hype nigga keep having niggas on talking shit about me without getting with me. See, I'm on my own network. So when all them pussy motherfuckers ask me to come on their shit, I be like, nah, what do you offer? Come on my network. I asked Vlad to come on my network. Vlad said he don't want to be on camera. What could I say? I ain't mad at him, but I can't give him me, and he won't give me nothing. We need our own media, black people. Just saying. Now, whoever these comedy hype, because that's a nigga in that comedy hype room talking to Alex. Whoever you are, comedy hype people, y'all motherfuckers need to get with me instead of motherfucking having other niggas get their opinion of who I am without getting with me and seeing if any of that is true. I stand behind everything I said about that man. I said in his face, and whoever you comedy hype niggas is, y'all out of pocket. Y'all got to get with niggas, motherfucker. Whoever you are, I know you hide your face. You know I can find out who you are. Or maybe you bold enough, come on the 5150 show. I invite you to my outlet to come on here and let me ask you why you put motherfuckers out there without getting with the other motherfucker. See, this is what happened. When I did some shit about the gooey raccoon after that shit jumped off, TMZ smart. They come out with a story about something, but then they get with the other person, because really that's what you're supposed to do legally. They get with them and say, well, we just want to know what you feel on this. Long as they got that on camera or some audio or giving the other person's other side of the game, then it's all good because it can all be put together as an opinion. Y'all motherfuckers ain't got with nobody. You just letting these fruit booty ass motherfuckers put stories out. So as far as I'm concerned, the comedy hype motherfuckers some hoe ass niggas until you get with me and explain to me how the fuck you got a motherfucker out here talking shit about me and y'all ain't even got with me. So comedy hype niggas, y'all motherfuckers need to get with me and let me know what's up. But right now, you some hoe ass niggas because of the shit you done did. This ain't the first comic that said something about Corey Holcomb and y'all ain't got with me before you put the story out. So y'all motherfuckers blowing up on some hoe shit. Get with niggas and find out what really happened or at least get the other person's opinion. All right, so we getting ready to start the 5150 show and I want to say to the comedy hype niggas and Alex Thomas, we're sitting on dicks. Bitch, fade out.
Yeah, there we go.
The freestyle by Corey Holcomb and this bitch. Cause I don't like your daughter, bitch. I don't like your daughter, bitch. Ever since I saw the little hoe, niggas knocking on my motherfucking door. Is Trina there? Is she coming out? I say, hey, put that thing in that bitch's mouth, cause I don't like your daughter, bitch. Going in my refrigerator. Every nigga that nut in her, somehow they hate her. Her 2 kids that she kept cause she thought them dudes was gonna give her fuck. But then they ducked out on her ass. Fuck that silly slut. Even though that bitch do got a big ass butt. But I won't fuck her though. Cause it's your daughter. So get the daughter out my face before the slaughter. I don't like your daughter, bitch.
I told you he had some shit.
Are we on? Yeah, motherfucker. Welcome to the 5150 show. Today we are here, alive and happy. Look, hey, ladies and gentlemen, Darlene, OG, Ortiz. Hey. If you don't know, this is the homegirl, Carmen, Barton.
Carmen. How would you know? Thank you for having me. They don't know if they don't.
And this is the homeboy Marcus from Marcus. You know Marcus. From motherfucking Little Rock, goddammit, pussy ass. Drive through that motherfucker to get to Memphis. Okay, let's go and get this shit out the way. This week, we are in Los Angeles here, and this week has been a very tumultuous. What's the word?
Which one?
Turmoilstrous. Is that a word?
You just made it. It's a Coreyism.
Tumultuous.
Yes. Tumult with an L.
I knew you would know what it means. I'm laughing it off because we have to, but I was in shock as I found out a couple of days ago that a young brother, Kobe Bean Bryant, lost his life in a helicopter crash. Young brother died way too soon, and it has shaken me up, and I want to explain why, because I saw on the internet a friend of mine, fuck it. I was like, he called me, he was like, yo, what's wrong with you? I was like, man, it's fucked up. That brother Kobe died in that helicopter accident. And that motherfucker, he said, motherfucker, you ain't know that nigga.
Oh my God.
I was just like,
yeah, damn.
You don't have to know somebody personally to feel bad because they died tragically in a helicopter, nigga. We watched Kobe grow up. We didn't watch him in his everyday, but we saw Kobe Bryant come to the NBA and become one of the best players ever. This happened right before our eyes in this new media game. And to know that he was with his young daughter, who we also saw as a little bitty baby coming to the games with their mom. Then she was, I think she was 13? 13 years old. 13 years old, and I was, when I talked to you earlier today about coming to the show, when we confirmed about the show, I was talking about how it felt good to see Kobe Bryant with his daughter, and they seemed like they was solid as a motherfucking rock. Like they seemed like they was, it's some people, they don't even get along with their kids. And when you're around them, you see the strain. Kobe and his daughter seemed like they was 100. So to think about two young people losing their lives like that, it fucked me up. I mean, y'all got anything to say about it, anybody?
Well, just to build on what you just said about how close they were, out of all the daughters he had, he said she's the one who actually got him back into basketball, actually going to games and all that, because before that he said he just wanted to be at home. So when she got involved and said she wanted to kind of take over, you know what I'm saying, as what everybody else would say, oh, you need to have a son to continue your legacy, and she'd say, no, I'm going to do this. So he said that she got him back, the passion back, to go see games and things like that. And that's when people started seeing them show up at games, was because of her.
Wow.
He'd be with her out of all the kids. So.
It was just really sad to me. I think the saddest part was when I saw him do an interview about why he traveled by helicopter. And
To be with them.
people don't really understand how serious this traffic issue is in LA. It's a major issue, big enough to affect where you live, how you live. Traffic is it's a big thing. And so he was just explaining that he started looking into taking helicopters because he was stuck in traffic and missed one of his kids' school play or something. And, you know, at that point, he was like, every moment with my kids count, because I go long periods of time without seeing my kids. And so if I can get into a helicopter and get someplace in 15 minutes that would normally take an hour, I'm going to do that because that 45 minutes that I'm saving is important to me. So it just made it all the more sad that he was just trying to be a good dad and be there for his kids and be involved, because a lot of people don't do that, especially men with money. You know, they're not always as involved and hands-on because they feel like, you know, I got money, I can pay for this, and we can hire a nanny, and we can do this. And, you know, he was even saying that my wife was like, I could take him. He like, no, let me do what I want to do it. So
To
it was
school,
just,
right, that he wanted to make
it was just really sad. It's
I mean,
just
you got
really
that
sad
paper, you
situation.
got that helicopter paper.
Yeah, like, I mean, if you can afford to get there in 15 minutes, who wouldn't do it?
Yeah, it was crazy, man. Like the whole LA was just like you felt the energy. I was at the crib, like I felt the energy from the crib. I hadn't even went
Yes.
nowhere. It was just in the air, man. But
Yes.
what really pissed me off about the situation was that bitch ass comment. Ari Shafir.
Yeah,
You see what he said?
yeah, I saw it.
Yes, he said something like Kobe died 23 years too late. He was thankful that the pilot forgot to gas up the helicopter, fuck the Lakers, and some comment.
he'll
He beat
regret
Joe
it.
Rogan.
People, I feel like, you know, I hate that we even talking about this because I
Right.
feel like people do those things specifically
Attention.
to go viral, specifically to get attention, and that's why I wish that we wouldn't even feed into it. You
Right.
know, an asshole ain't shit, motherfucker. You wouldn't even know who he was if he didn't say this.
Well, that's gonna kill his career anyway, though.
Yeah,
It's gonna what?
we
It's
talking
gonna kill
about
his
him.
career anyway,
And
though.
that's all people want us to be talked about, and we talking about him, so he winning. But that was somebody need to.
Yeah, I mean, like, it seems like he winning, but
If it's attention that he wanted, yes, but
well, no, I'm saying like we comics, Carmen, Marcus, we know that you on that road by yourself. You can act like it's all good and it's glamour. When you say some shit like that, you gotta stand on it.
Yeah.
Cause there's motherfuckers who might run up on you for shit like that, and you
Then
by
you
yourself.
gotta come out.
yeah.
You by yourself, man.
No, there's
So-
plenty. There's plenty, actually. There was a woman, too, that's a reporter for the Washington Post. So she just got fired. We're in that era of cancellation. They'll cancel you right on the spot.
is it
It
the
was a
woman that said-
female.
that
It was
said
a
the
woman,
nigga?
yeah. I don't even want to give her any credit. Like I said, but they fired her.
Yeah, somebody else got reprimanded for bringing up some of the bad things about him in a negative, inappropriate way. You know
There's
what
a
I'm saying?
teacher
Like,
out here.
We celebrating his life, you
Yeah.
know, and they're gonna try to bring anything to negate the celebration or make something bad about it.
Well, I heard what I saw online. There was a lot of people taking up for her, acting like she said "niggers." Yeah. But what is that? Do you know something about a team called the Los Angeles Niggers? I don't know nothing about the Niggers. So her intent was there, even if that's what she said. But why are you taking up for her?
Oh, that's somebody else. Yeah, I
It's
know
a
somebody.
fake ass nigga named Joe. He used to be at the Comedy Store. Who is the motherfucker? He from Dallas?
I don't know.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
I'll find that nigga name. It's on my phone. Hold on. His name is, fuck that shit. I'm gonna make him famous.
Oh God.
Motherfucker.
In the worst way.
Because I don't
hope.
like niggas who take up for bullshit. Why would a chick apologize for saying nakers? This is Joe Fox.
Fox, that's all. I don't know why I got figured that. Yeah.
What do you mean, why would she apologize for saying nakers? Did I read it wrong? Like, I didn't know if he was joking at first. Like, why would she apologize for saying nakers? All I'm saying is if you taking up for the bitch for what she said, that's whole shit. And I think that's what he was doing.
Well, what did
Maybe
he
he was
say in
saying-
the comments
Yeah,
when he said that? Because maybe he was saying
Maybe
that
he was saying
somebody
that-
else said that or something.
Maybe he was saying that she lying. You know what I mean? Like, why was she?
That's what I was hoping,
Yeah, that's
but
what-
it
he
doesn't
said she
look
lying.
like
why
that's
would she
it.
apologize for saying naked? You know what I'm saying? That's what he could be saying.
I don't know. It said, what did that say? Oh, hold on. I'm going to go back to it. Why would a chick
Oh,
apologize?
this is a Facebook thing. Why would the chick
saying
apologize
nakers.
for saying nakers? Then had the emoji with the eyes rolling to the top of the head.
Right. I remember one day Joe Fox was a young comic out here in L.A. and he was trying to tell me what to do on stage. I'm just saying.
You know,
I was looking at the nigga like, what? Nigga, what?
I don't know.
I'm going to Dallas this weekend. I think that's his hometown.
You know,
Last time I was in
thought he was
Dallas.
here.
Well, you know, everybody come from somewhere. You
Yeah,
come from
that's
St. Louis. He come from Dallas. I come
up,
from
St.
Chicago.
Louis?
He come from Little Rock, goddammit. He had to
I
drive.
grinded in Dallas though.
Y'all got an airport in Little Rock? Y'all got an airport in Little Rock? I'm just.
We got an airport.
It's too many
Don't be
echoes on
coming
these
for his
mics.
city.
Bill Clinton airport.
Yeah, cut them speakers off, y'all.
Dang,
Yeah, I'm
so
just
all
fucking
you
with you. I
guys
know
are
it's-
transplants?
Yeah, D, you the only one who perpetrated L.A. You act like you from
Perpetrated
L.A. Where you from?
I'm from Riverside.
Okay, that's not L.A.
I said California.
Okay, you
Nobody
from
said
California,
LA.
but make
I
sure.
never claim LA.
Yes, you
No,
do.
I don't.
I mean, Riverside is like
It
30,
is.
40 minutes away.
Exactly.
You act
Longer
like
than
she from
30,
the-
40
in
minutes
San
away.
Diego.
I say
claiming
when
LA.
he's talking at mess because I
Ain't
just,
Riverside? Is that still L.A. County?
It is, and I just
Oh,
no,
okay, well,
no,
I'll
it's
give you
San
credit.
Bernardino County. I claim.
Wait, was it San Bernardino
it's San
County?
Bernardino County.
Ha
I claim.
Well, you
I,
another county away, claim
No,
claim
I just-
San Bernardino.
No, when I refer to myself, I say a native. I don't say, oh, I'm a Los Angelino. I don't say a Californian. I don't say
If
a
you
native.
did, don't be letting him punk you so. I'll tell him so what. Shit.
Exactly. Hater. Y'all came here to get to get some
I'm
work.
from Ferguson, Missouri, and
Not from St. Louis.
Ferguson is a subdivision in St. Louis County, but nobody really knew where Ferguson was. So my whole
So that shit
career,
jumped off.
I always
Nice.
said St. Louis
There you
until
go.
the murder of Mike Brown
Oh, no.
made
Right.
our city famous.
So
now
you let
I
a
let
murder
them know
make
what
you
it is.
claim where you from?
I mean, people didn't know what it was, so now they know what it is. So now I can tell them.
So if we talking about our origin, I'm from Camden, Arkansas.
So you ain't even from Little Rock.
I grew up more so in Little
so
Rock.
does he
These
say-
niggas don't claim they city.
Hey man, hold on, man.
Motherfuckers move up here. I'm from Little Rock.
Man, listen, I grew up more
Area.
in Little Rock, man. You know, but Camden, that's where I was born and shit. You know what I mean?
Where you grow up
That
at,
was
nigga?
Neo from and shit.
Who was Nino?
Neo.
Neo.
Yeah.
Neo the singer?
The singer who be with
Yeah.
Be
We got
with
the
the
same
Full Booty
last name.
Raccoon?
They say he my cousin on my daddy's side and shit. Yeah.
Wait, y'all got what?
We got the same last name and shit. You know, it's a small town, a little bit
Nigga,
on
that's some
time.
country ass shit.
So you're saying you're related?
Yeah, we probably cousins, man.
Niggas say we got the same last name.
I
Is that
went-
what you said?
Yeah, we got the same. We
that's,
Smith.
that's some country ass shit.
Look, it's,
We share the same last
man,
name,
ain't
me and
about
Neo.
1,000 folk down there. Shit.
Anyway, no, back to the shit at hand. I just want to say I wasn't never a great Kobe basketball fan. I think he's one of the most unguardable players in the history of basketball. You couldn't guard him, but I used to talk shit. I used to be like, oh, he ain't a team player and he ain't that. But I'm saying as a fan of the human family, I am very sad to know that somebody lost their life at 41.
Yep.
Along with 8 other people,
Yeah.
so tragically in a fucking helicopter.
Anybody that's not affected by this in some way, shape, or form is
Something's
just
wrong.
it's
Something wrong with
abnormal.
Exactly.
If you're not affected by this. And
Well, and I'm glad you said that, Carmen, because something is wrong with a lot of comics who are like in that dude's position. Have you seen him? The dude you talking about who said something slick about Kobe?
Yeah, I seen him.
Does he look normal to you?
Nah, he looked
See,
fucked up.
so why even?
But man, you know what? My homegirl, she told me she went to a little mic and shit, And she was like, it was about like 3-4 white dudes came up before her, and they was going in on COVID. I was like, man, I'm glad I wasn't at that mic.
I mean, people are so
like,
racist. It's just racist. They just, you know, you got a lot of sports fans out here that will put their racism to the side and cheer for a team because you gon' have to cheer for a black person in sports. I don't give a fuck if it's golf, basketball, baseball, tennis. You know, African Americans, you know, have taken over the sports world. And so, but these people are deep down, they're racist. And
you know what that
means?
means?
Show their true colors.
You know what that means? Racist? They're jealous.
Yeah.
Right.
Listen, I think the best example of it was something that was depicted in the movie, what's the movie with Jordan Peele? Get Out. When he explained about how envious his grandfather was, who lost the gold medal to
that's right.
a stronger, faster African American, and how he never got over it, and the whole movie was based on how they would kidnap African Americans and put themselves in those bodies because they wanted their genetics. Because no matter how you cut it, no matter how you slice it, they're not built like us. They're not, you know, they can't perform the way that we can perform. I don't give a fuck what sport it is. We're going to figure out a way to dominate it because of the way that we're built. Yes. And every white man is jealous of that. You know, it used to not be a lot of black quarterbacks. Am I right, Corey?
I agree.
Quarterback used to be. Oh no. They used to be, you know, them white boys.
Not that they weren't capable of it. They weren't giving them the opportunity.
Now, come on, black quarterbacks are everywhere in the NFL, and it's just inevitable.
On their ass like back pockets, baby.
Yeah, they've had a lot of coaches hired this off season, and I don't think any of them were black.
Yeah.
Head coach jobs, because they still can run that.
That's still a minimum.
Yeah.
Right there.
But it's weird when you go to these sporting events and you see so many Caucasian people as coaches and in power, and the black people is the same old shit. Run, nigga, run.
Yeah. My son is a wrestler. Wrestling is a white sport, and I have witnessed so much racism in that sport because it's not a black sport. They don't have a lot of black refs. I think I may have seen one black ref in Missouri wrestling. Not a lot of black coaches, and not a lot of black wrestlers. But it's slowly becoming. We're slowly dominating that sport as well.
Coming over that mountain, baby.
So check this out. The whole Kobe thing, I don't want to spend a lot of time on it because it's really like, it's a downer to me. And I'm not saying I don't want to give him his respects. I hope I did because, that shit was fucking crazy. It blew my mind. I thought it was a joke at first, but I'm just saying it happened, and now we have to cope with this. And I don't think it's nothing that's going to go away for a long time because people like that they have more power than you can imagine. It's not just the television or the illusion of television. It's what he was able to do. Right. And you watch him go from a teenager to a man who made a lot of mistakes as far as it go with like getting to, I'll put it like this, getting his foot in society, getting people to accept him after the thing happened with whatever.
Right.
I didn't say one thing in particular. After the thing happened with whatever.
After they was lying on him, because these hoes be lying.
And he was young. He was never convicted of that.
Right.
You know that, right? He was never convicted of
He was never convicted of rape, huh?
No.
Well, I know that the funky bitch had a whole bunch of semen samples in her panties, and it really fucked her case up.
It was consensual. Yeah.
Didn't they say she worked at the hotel? She came there about 3 in the morning.
Right.
He was young, and I believe he rectified himself.
She was selling pussy. He didn't understand that, so he left without leaving a tip, and she accused him of rape. All the real niggas know what it is.
That's basically what happened.
All the real niggas know what it is. Homie, you ain't know to leave a tip? You gotta tip these hoes. These hoes ain't fascinated by you all the time.
And people don't want to give him credit he lived here in L.A. and you would never see him out. That man could have did whatever he wanted to do after that, before that, all that. You never really saw him out. You don't see his wife out. You don't hear stories about none of that. So, I mean, to give that to them for living here in L.A. and being that type of person with that much power and
They
money.
lived
and
on an island, didn't they?
Yeah, and he. But,
Then
but I'm
they
just-
live on an island. He had to take a ferry to his house, I heard.
but
I don't
you,
know if
but
that's
you
true.
feel what I'm saying, right?
That's why he got the helicopter.
He was never
They
out.
got parts of when you
Orange
get out
County.
there to Orange County, it's like you have to, it's.
I heard he's been catching hell. I heard he was in Huntington Beach or somewhere around that little area. He used to catch the helicopter practice from there too.
Right.
Yeah.
That's.
And I'm just I'm not glad that his daughter died. Of course, I'm not glad that his daughter died. But part of me feels like comfort in knowing that they was together. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that you know, I mean, it's tragic, but
I was hurt. I wish
it's
she
just-
wasn't there.
Yeah.
Because 13 is too young to lose your life. You literally haven't even experienced the things that make life worth living.
Yeah.
Like, you know, at 13,
you don't
you're
even know
normally,
what life is at 13.
unless you
It's a
live in
baby.
Ferguson, you're not sexually active
And
at
they-
13.
You know what? It's okay. I'm gonna give him that one, but we got a long show. For those of you who don't know, that I'm Carmen Barton, like he said. I'm a veteran stand-up comedian, and for 5 years I was Corey's opening act. I was on the road with him for 5 years, and I always appreciate.
You telling too much.
No, I always appreciate that.
Stop putting yourself out there.
That he gave me. So I'm
Stop.
gonna say that to say I know
You
all
stop
his
thinking
dirt.
like you're thinking, chat room dudes.
I'm saying that
You are
to
destroying
say-
your credibility
I'm
up here.
destroying my credibility. I'm going to say I know all his dirt. I know all his dirt.
Don't you
All
know
But
his
look,
dirt.
let me tell y'all
And
something.
He also know all my dirt.
But look,
okay?
let me tell y'all
So we're about
something.
to have a fun show. Okay?
Carmen, I always gave her credit for this. Carmen is a motherfucking hustler.
STL,
This is what
baby.
my niggas out there will be able to understand. One day I did this shit at this little college thing. What was the name of that shit? NACA?
NACA.
NACA is where the colleges determine if they gonna let you come work at the school. And I had got me a little booth because I was on Wild 'N Out. And I knew if I showed up, the kids would be like, we want him. You know what I'm saying?
I remember that,
But
yeah.
Carmen was over there with no Wild 'N Out credit or nothing. And she was out there promoting herself, and then when it was over, I saw her walking back to her hotel with her little table she folded up and everything. And the wind was blowing and shit. I was like,
Okay,
oh.
I got my gigs. I made more money that NACA year than the average comedian. I didn't have no representation.
But that's
I
what
went
I'm
up in
getting
there
at.
And I hustled. And
Carmen used to make money as a feature more than anybody I've ever seen because she knew how to hustle. I taught you a little bit about the hustle game.
you taught me how to make money on the road. I always get it to you.
But it's not like a regular person. Carmen used to sell all her shit, then started helping me. Almost like I feel sorry for her, man. Shit.
Some
That's
Let
why
me help
Carmen,
him get this shit
that's
off.
the main reason Carmen was around me that long, because she was a motherfucking hustler. Now y'all can say whatever, I already know how niggas think.
Let me tell y'all, Corey paid the other comedian, the male comedians, more than he paid me.
Get the fuck out.
Oh,
He paid.
no. Me too came
Lie
too late, girl.
and say
Me
you
too.
did.
Get the
nigga.
fuck
Lie
outta
and
here.
say you
That's messed
Who?
up. She's supposed to
Lie and
be
say
equal.
you
You're supposed to be
did.
giving her the same.
Ain't no woman equal to no man. Now,
Pay-wise, if she's pulling the same
You know
way.
what?
If
But-
she's
but
pulling
it-
the
but
you
it
do
was-
what I say.
But it was okay.
Prince Father.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. It was okay though, because by the time I
Nigga
left
lied.
that city,
You see everybody saying Corey smash. Why you do yourself like
They said that
that?
was Corey's side chick.
I don't give a
In
fuck
the
about
beginning,
them.
Oh, it was loaded with that.
Somebody
Why
said
you
she
do
sold
yourself like
everything.
Hilarious.
Must be good 5 years.
But by the time I left that city, I made more money than all them motherfuckers except for you, the headliner. But
No, Carmen was
I
a
figured out a
hustler.
way to get my money, and to this day, right now I'm
I
opening
just
up.
don't take credit for shit and don't want to take credit for shit. But I'm going to put it like this. I showed Carmen a little piece of the game, and she ran with it like a motherfucker supposed to. Kevin Hart motherfucking put me on his tour. And I parlayed that into something. Motherfucking hustlers know how to motherfucking, all you gotta do, I tell a motherfucker, crack the dough for me. That's all you gotta do is just crack it, and I'm gone. And I give you credit for that, homie. You.
So I mean, I give you credit for you. You know, you gave me the game, and I ran with it. But like I said, I know all his dirt, and he know all my dirt.
You don't know all my dirt.
Nigga, I know all your dirt.
Nigga, trust me.
So that little thing that he got, trust me, I'm gonna get that motherfucker back.
The who?
That thing that you got earlier in the
Which
show.
one?
Whatever you said, you got your little chuckle, nigga. I will get your ass back before the show is over. Trust me.
Let me tell you something.
We got an
all you ladies out there,
We got an
niggas
exclusive.
never show you all the dirt. Niggas show you what they want you to see.
So can you imagine if somebody says that man, I know a lot, then you've probably already shown a lot. For her to say.
I probably don't know everything, but you know, just like you probably don't know all my dirt. But
I never gave a fuck.
We know each other's dirt is my whole point. My whole point is that we travel together and we know each other's dirt at the end of the day. So
you know dirt that you were allowed to see.
whatever, it don't matter. And whatever dirt that I did, nigga, I ain't never been married yet. So.
I don't care about dirt. Your dirt is not important to me. I can watch you do your dirt, never act like I even saw it. I play it off.
I give it to you. You kept my secrets, and I done kept some of your secrets.
I won't tell.
But wait, what do you say? Or what do you say when people get an argument?
Somebody say this finna be messy.
But wait, when you said, but when people get an argument, all of a sudden those things will come out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
At that
arguments.
moment. In that moment, something's gonna come out. Oh.
I'm trying to figure out, should I go into one part? No, we finna do.
Well, before you finish
I
on the
brought
Kobe
Carmen-
thing.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna add to it that they just said today, just in case anybody is inquiring about where they're going to have the services, they said that the Staples Center is out and they're considering holding it at the Memorial Coliseum because they said the Staples Center is going to be way too small.
Dang.
So.
Anything gonna be too small.
Yeah.
If they have it at the
But
Coliseum,
they wanted to
it's
have
gonna
it
be
there
too
because,
small.
that's where
Nips
they
was
played.
at the Staples, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nip and Michael
And Michael
was the only
Jackson.
two to have it there, but it don't matter where you're gonna have it. It ain't gonna be enough room for all them
not.
people. Everybody's coming from across the world.
All I
gonna
know
try to come.
is I motherfucking got some brand new Kobe's. I'm talking about, because Nike took all the shit off the site.
I heard that there was
Really?
a fault that they didn't take it all off. It just sold out just that quick, and so everything is gone because
And
it
by
just
the way,
sold out.
you know that they did not play tonight, the Clippers and the Lakers.
Yeah, they canceled the game.
Yeah, just anyway.
I got some Kobe's that I have never worn, and I'm so glad I kept them. Not because I want to sell them necessarily, but what I'm saying
sentimental,
is
yeah.
it's an exclusive pair of Kobe's
I'll show you.
that I know if I put them online, motherfuckers will be like, "What you want for?" You know what I'm
even wear
saying?
'em.
Whatever you
It's
do,
almost
don't
like,
put them
it's
big
almost-
funky feet in them of them.
No, hell
Somebody will still buy them.
no. Somebody will still buy
That's still buy 'em.
them. Worn by Kobe.
Oh,
No,
man, I wanted to ask someone about that. I don't know if y'all heard. Did they say that it started like the plane blew up before it landed, or?
Oh,
I don't know.
They haven't
You don't know.
concluded all.
I
I
feel
don't
like
know
it
all
don't
the
even
details.
fucking
It
matter.
don't matter, right.
It don't
They're
even
gone.
matter because they was some burnt up corpses by the time they got to it, whether they burnt up before. But I know what you're saying, and I wish that they probably would have died on impact first because that's got to be the most horrible death to burn to death.
It's pretty bad. But anyway, yo, I'm gonna let Carmen do her. I'm gonna let Darlene do her loose talk about bullshit because I brought Carmen here for a reason and to bring some light on some shit that I really believe that a lot of people need to hear. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
so
you want to get to that first or after?
that's what I'm wondering. Like,
No,
you-
I don't mind.
Let's do yours first. That's cool.
Sure.
no, we're gonna do yours first because
Yeah.
we still got people attention, and I want to
Exactly.
let a lot of y'all know here in America, you find yourself in a hole a lot of times because of this thing called default. Default is when you just let something go because you don't want to deal with it, or you mentally not in the spot to deal with it, or I'm saying like a lot of us don't want or have time for the negative energy, the drama and everything. So we default on things. The original 5150 studio was in this place over there on Riverside with a bullshit ass racist landlord. And when we left, he put something on like we didn't pay the rent or we didn't fulfill the lease. And I didn't really jump on it right away because that's just where I was mentally. But as I found out more and more about what happened, because I didn't respond, everything he said was taken as the truth. Now, I don't owe no motherfucker. I don't not pay my bills when I leave, but that's what the old dirtbag motherfucker said. Oh, they left without paying me. And I didn't do nothing about it. And in the long run, I wind up paying when I didn't have to if I would have took him on for lying and saying, I didn't pay this. I'm sure a lot of y'all can relate to what I'm saying now. You let things go that people put on you, whether it be child support, whether it be anything that has to do with the court. You can't ignore the letters of the court because you will be in trouble by default.
That's right.
That's what I'm talking about. And I'm saying, like, Carmen has a story about, remember I told you she was a hustler, and I knew that something was wrong when people was going around telling me, it was about three comedians that, you know, they don't know me that good, but I start, you know, sometimes you let a motherfucker around and they was talking shit about Carmen and some child abuse of some other woman's kids. And I didn't even know what to say when they said it, but I'm the type of person, I let people talk because I wanted to hear this shit. So I didn't say nothing to you about it.
Nope, we didn't talk about it.
But I was like, what the fuck? Abuse of some motherfucking kids?
Somebody
what
told
the fuck
you,
is
or
this?
you heard this person saying that?
This is what I heard from comedians. Niggas who hear shit and then whisper it.
But you know who started it? Who said it?
I can't say no names or I'll be just like them.
Oh.
But a couple of comedians told me, oh yeah, you know Carmen, she abused kids and shit like that. And I was like, where that shit come from?
And why are you saying it to
But
begin
that's
with?
what motherfuckers do. This is how motherfuckers talk when they're around you and they let me know that's how you would talk about me. If anything happened,
True that.
anything happened that might be whatever,
Well, they
you would
showed
put
their
that out there about me.
Well, they showed their
without even knowing. But I know Carmen enough to know Carmen ain't finna be abusing no motherfucking kids. So coincidentally, me and Carmen wind up talking, and I didn't even bring it up. But you told me what was happening and what's being put out there. I didn't like that, especially when I found out the shit you told me. That's why I brought you on the show, so you could clear your name. Because I want to say this. You know who you are. Because I know you watching. Y'all motherfuckers going around talking shit about niggas without getting the other person's side. That's the same thing I said about them comedy hype motherfuckers. Right. Oh, so Carmen going around abusing kids, huh? Okay. Carmen, what happened? Do you want to tell the story?
Yeah, I'll tell. Look, I
Put
tell
that
the
shit
story.
out there.
It's kind of long and complicated, but it all
Make it
boils
short.
down. It all boils down to.
No, do your thing. I brought you on here because I want you to clear your name because that's some punk shit.
It's all good. It all boils down to a bitter baby mama. That's what it's all about. It's a bitter baby mama. Okay, so. And
they say you abuse church plates.
Right. Everybody in there calling me Lizzo. I'm gonna get up in a minute. We gonna see where the fuck Lizzo go.
Oh, nah, this ain't no Lizzo. They call you Lizzo?
Yeah, them motherfuckers going in. I'm gonna stand up in a minute.
They call.
But, yeah, so basically, it's all boiled down to some bitter baby mama shit. Okay, you know. So I start fucking with this nigga, and he got a daughter, and you know, we started off friends. I'm helping him with his daughter. The child is being, you know, neglected. Her ain't done. I'm chipping in, coming in, helping out. And
did you say you started off as friends?
Yeah, we started off as friends. I'm like, you know, I had a connection with this baby first, because at this point, all my kids is gone. You know, my kids are grown. My kids 24, 22, and 19.
What?
So they was all, my kids all gone. We don't get into that in a second.
Oh.
So my kids are grown, and so, you know, I kind of took on, you know, I was going through that shit with my daughter. I kind of took on trying to help him with his daughter. He's like a single dad type and shit. And I knew the mother, you know, and, you know, I started trying to help.
Who is the mother?
The mother is a comedian. We all comedians.
What?
So that's the whole thing. We all
close to
comedians.
home, yeah.
The mother is a comedian. The dude a comedian. I'm a comedian.
He a comedian?
Yeah.
You know I didn't know that, right?
Right.
Wait a minute.
I don't know.
Did I know that?
I think you did. I think you did.
I think I did know that.
Yeah.
See, I'll tell you my part, but I don't want to keep fucking you
He real
up.
cool with Grady. So basically, long story short, they divorced in 2016. This is 2018 where he started training me because he moonlights as a trainer. I'm getting in good. So I fuck with him.
That training get you that pussy.
Nigga, I'm telling you, that nigga probably in some pussy right now, nigga. So I started fucking with him.
Now I know for sure where I met that brother.
Right.
Now I know for sure.
So basically, long story short is, not only was I fucking him, I was encouraging him to fight for his right as a father because he had 50-50 custody. And once he started, you know, dating somebody, even though she didn't know it was me, she was trying to not bring him his baby and this and that. So I'm like, nigga, you got rights. You got 50-50 custody. You know, you better take that bitch to court. And then the minute he hit her up like, you know, you required by law to give me my child, she'd be like, nigga, you got a restraining order against you. I will get your ass locked up so quick. That's what she said to him allegedly, trying to bring up some other shit. So long story short, she was very upset that number one, he moved on. Number two, he moved on to somebody who's helping him fight in court for his child. Number three, you moved on to somebody who's taking care of my child better than I am. So
okay.
The minute she found out it was me, all of a sudden these child abuse allegations come up. You know, she makes this shit up out the blue.
But you have to tell, like, what did this bitch used to do? She used to work in the system, right?
Yeah. She worked for the jail. She worked for the jail.
She knows how to manipulate the system.
So she knows the system.
Wow.
And she used her knowledge of the system to put him in a fucked up position.
Because a lot of people don't understand the laws of default.
Right.
That's what I'm getting at.
And a lot of times, men are afraid of the court system. Because when I first hit him up with, like, you need to take this bitch back to court if she not letting you see your daughter and she not bringing you your daughter, y'all got 50-50, that means transportation supposed to be split. And he was apprehensive, like, nah, I ain't trying to fuck with no court shit, you know what I'm saying? And I, you know, typical shit. But I'm like, no, I promise you, they'll fuck with you. Just put this down, and I'm helping this nigga because she know he ain't doing it. So she made up all these gross child abuse accusations. I'm not talking about I hit the child. I'm talking about I put the child head in the toilet and tried to drown the baby and tried to flush the toilet, lock the baby in the bath.
And you just hollering at them
and
beating
abuse
them.
the child. Like, you just ridiculous shit. What she really did was she went overboard with it because any of this shit is like not believable.
She's angry,
you know,
right?
not
Yeah,
believable.
she's taking it out on him.
So before she came out with this, she hit me up. Like, my daughter said that she's afraid of daddy's friend Carmen and afraid of getting hit. Are you around her? Like, she hadn't even really confirmed what was up, so she hit me up for information. So after she didn't get what she wanted.
She hit you and said this?
Yeah, after she didn't get what she wanted, she started saying, and she told me that she sleep in the bed with your kids. My 24-year-old son and my, at the time, 19-year-old daughter. She said she sleep in the bed with your kids.
You don't play with none
Did
of
the
that.
daughter
I'm
like you?
The daughter loves me. The daughter going home.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
Telling her mother how much she loved me. And the key to all of this is, that I want to encourage people is, you got to document. You got to keep a paper trail.
Text
you
from
know,
her, voice
you got
message,
to text, voicemail, keep a paper trail. The minute I started being around him, I started making sure that you keeping a paper trail. We got texts from you saying, she said that she loved your girlfriend and I'm just a mommy and she think y'all her parents. We got texts to prove that. But now you telling me that she's saying that
she's afraid of
getting,
you.
getting abused.
So let me kind of guide you through this. So you and the guy, y'all got together, and obviously she ain't liking that shit because when another woman is around, a lot of times the manipulation isn't as easy.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
sometimes women be peeping other bitches' shit.
Man, I shut her shit down.
And she didn't like that.
And she didn't like that.
So flat out, what she do to you?
So she went on the internet because she got a strong following on social media. So her first MO was to attack me on the internet. Number one, she tried to indicate that me and her was friends. Bitch, you ain't never been my motherfucking friend. You, Corey, you know me. I don't even fuck with bitches. I don't even hang out. I don't even have no fucking friends out here. You know what I'm saying? So she's trying to say we was friends, indicating that I betrayed her by fucking with this nigga who you divorced 2 years ago, okay? We never been friends. Then she started trying to spill out these allegations. She went on Twitter, you know, my ex is dating a comedian, and she used to be my friend, and she beating my child, you know.
She said you beat her child on the internet, and then what did she tell the court?
Then she put all this false information on court documents trying to get full custody of their child, which they have joint, and trying to get child support and trying to make him get supervised visitation and keep the child away from me. Then she went and got a restraining order against me for the child.
What did she say you did?
By putting all these lies saying that I abused her child and, you know, just ridiculous.
Okay, so
lies.
check this out. This is important. Now, see, it's a method behind the madness with this story because a lot of you motherfucking niggas are in situations where you think you supposed to run from the bitch. You ain't got to run from the bitch. You got to motherfucker actually, if the bitch, look, when a bitch put a case on you, that's dirt. You got to motherfucking get in the game of dirt and motherfucking get up there and fight against the bitch in the court. And now, a lot of motherfuckers feel like, oh, I don't go to court and all that shit. But I'm giving you this information to tell you what happened to you if you don't speak up on yours. That's all I'm saying.
And if that is, no, I'm just saying, if that is all really occurring, wouldn't you want to save your child from this sick person? I don't care if it's the biological mother. She's doing some serious damage to the kid as well.
It's called mental abuse.
One day I was going to have this woman on as a guest on my show, but I'm a smart motherfucker because she worked in the prison system. And I was going to have her come on and talk about different shit that happens in the prison system. But she was talking one day, and I was watching her. I was like, this bitch a con artist. Just the shit she was saying. And I never said this before because I don't have nothing like,
It's your
it
instinct,
wasn't my
though.
place
It's
to be
enough-
talking about what I think.
But it's your instinct.
It's my place to talk about what I know. But my instincts, when I was asking her questions about the courthouse, it was basically all shit that made me be like, oh, this bitch a con artist. I don't want the bitch
She's a
around me.
compulsive liar.
So this is an ongoing thing, or was it ever
No,
resolved?
I mean, I basically went through 6 months of court shit. Okay,
But this
she
is what I'm
contacted
saying.
Family Services.
When this woman put all these allegations on you, Carmen, will you tell people what you did to counter that so they will know what to do if some shit like this happens to them?
Because that's
Because it's
time and
quite
money.
common
That
for the
is time
baby
and money.
mama to say shit about what some man is doing or what the woman around the man to do. You beat the game in a unique way. That's why I brought you on. Please put motherfuckers up on game.
I immediately filed a $10,000 lawsuit against her for defamation, for slander and libel. So I won that. She filed an appeal to a higher court. I won the appeal. I took all.
Wait, you won the appeal because when you saw that it was more to it, you did your due diligence to file whatever needed to be filed. This is what I'm trying to tell niggas in case niggas don't understand.
So my whole thing is that it's 4 elements of proving a defamation case. And it's really not easy to do because it's difficult to have all 4 of these elements, but you basically got to prove that what she said was a lie. So I had the Family Services investigation, I had the police investigation, because she called the police, Family Services, all that. I had all, and they all determined that it was not, the child had never been abused. And the Family Service investigation basically said that not only was the child never abused, but they had suspicion of the child being coerced. So this is the type of sick bitch that you're dealing with, somebody who forced their child, attempted to force their child to say that she was being abused.
And most of the children who get coerced, it works because most of the time, people, mainly guys, don't know how to file what needs to be filed for the child to be interviewed by somebody who gonna peep game.
Yep.
I'm trying to talk in a way where motherfuckers understand and know that the bitch set the child up to say this, because it's really easy to prove, because the kids ain't on that level most of the time of bullshit.
Well, people
they just saying what they mama told them to say.
The child is 5 years old, you know.
Right, but people think they can't win stuff like that, but that's how Dwayne Wade won.
Yeah,
because he filed it, and they had proof that she was coercing those children and was talking bad about him to those kids, and that's it. That's all it took.
Was she black?
So, hell yeah. And that's another thing. That's. I'm glad you asked that, because a lot of this shit happened right here in Van Nuys Court.
Wow.
You know, and she repeatedly, you know, trying so hard to get me out of this child's life. She kept filing restraining orders, you know, and lying on court documents. And she filed 3 different restraining orders. They all against me. They all 3 got dismissed, and it got to the point where I actually had to ultimately go and get a restraining order against her. And I'm grateful that I finally got that, but you know, I ended up suing her again. I 2 lawsuits. I sued her once for defamation of character, and I sued her again for malicious prosecution. When someone prosecutes you, when someone goes to court and lie on you and say, this person did this to me, and therefore I want a restraining order, that's called a civil proceeding. There's civil and there's criminal. Anytime someone maliciously prosecutes you, you have the grounds to sue them. So I sued that bitch for malicious prosecution. I won that. I won a defamation suit, and I won all the restraining order cases, and I had to take all that shit to court, and I got a restraining order against her for 5 years.
So the point, 5 years, that's good. The point I'm trying to make to everybody out there is, it's a lot of people in fucked up positions, and it's because you don't know how to do your due diligence. This is an example of what you need to do when somebody is fucking with you and ain't coming correct through the court system. Because a woman who has worked in the prison system knows how to get your ass if you don't know what to do after that.
And what's fucked up now is, I'm going to read to y'all what the judge wrote. She basically said that she has engaged in a pattern of behavior that has abused the court process and finds that this restraining order is necessary to prevent further similar behavior. Wow. So you abuse the court system. You abuse the court system by filing these restraining orders, by lying. She also put in here about the things that you did. You repeated unsubstantiated abuse allegations that I've abused this woman's child for the sole purpose of harassing me, and put this information on social media and court documents. That's illegal. You can't just lie on a motherfucker.
Right.
You know what I'm
wasting
saying?
the court time and money.
Right.
Yeah.
So I know this is gonna go over a lot of people's head. Like, I had a hypnotist on the show. It went over a lot of people's head. And I can't do nothing about that. But what I'm trying to say to all of you guys who are in a bind and don't know what to do, just because you have a baby with a woman, or just because that woman goes to court and says you did this, most of the time as guys, we say, oh, fuck that shit. I ain't got time. I'm a real motherfucker. But what I'm telling you is, she is destroying you by using default. Default. You don't do nothing about the allegations, and the court says, oh, he ain't gonna do nothing about it? Well, fuck it, it must be true.
You gotta fight back. And my dude was in a position to where he had like a fear of the court system. He a black man in America. And, you know, I can understand that. You know, but now I've encouraged him to fight all that custody shit that she was trying. That shit all failed. They gave him his 50-50.
Corey still hit though. Fuck y'all motherfuckers, man. I told you that was going to happen.
Right. You know, but she lied on this nigga.
But wait, now you can't even be around. Can you be around the child though?
Of course. He got 50-50 custody. We live together now. The baby is with me 50% of the time. She got the judge ordered this bitch to drop that baby off at my house every Thursday. The abuser.
That poor kid. I have a feeling though she's probably.
Oh, she's tormenting the child, and it's going to eventually come out. It's going to eventually come out.
Yeah, you already know it.
You know, because the child be coming telling us stuff like, "Mommy said I can't take any pictures, and she said don't smile for the pictures." Like this.
You engaged now, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell y'all this is a fucking happy ending story.
Okay,
Carmen,
this is gonna be your stepdaughter.
Yeah.
Oh,
so you
poor
know,
kid.
so
That poor kid though. That mom. Oof.
Yeah, that bitch is trash, and
hopefully maybe she'll just give up the kid.
no, she ain't gonna give up.
Oh,
She gonna violate this order. And
when she see this, even though we ain't said her name, maybe the comics that told me that shit might put her name out there.
I mean,
because you know who you are.
She's actually known. Wow.
Yeah, that's.
Woo.
I didn't know nothing about that shit.
My whole thing is that people gonna still ride for her, and that's cool. You can still ride for her if you want to ride for her.
Somebody said thought problems.
You can still ride, but at the end of the day, I was the wrong bitch to play this shit with because I was on the other side of the court system. You know what I'm saying? I had to beat cases and fight cases.
Right, said it's Black Rob baby mama. Somebody wrote a name up there.
Somebody put her name up there?
Y'all really got my damn partner.
They put her name up there?
They put her name up there.
Y'all know that bitch lying. And then after all of that, I have reason to believe based on information found on the public platform Pacer that after she lost these lawsuits, she went and filed bankruptcy so she can avoid paying the lawsuits.
Oh, wow.
So that's an open case that I can't talk too much about, but I will have everybody out here know this. When you file bankruptcy.
Can you file bankruptcy if you only got $1,500 in the bank?
Nigga, listen, when you file bankruptcy.
The bankruptcy motherfucker be like, you really finna make me fill this shit out.
They get so much paperwork, but the bottom line is that people think that you can just file bankruptcy, get rid of all your debt. Oh, I can run up all this debt. I can commit fraud. I can do this, and then go file bankruptcy, then I'll be off the hook. It don't quite work like that.
Nigga said Lonnie Love.
You know, it don't quite work. Shut up, not Lonnie Love. Hey, Lonnie. But the thing about it,
Black man,
there are certain clauses in the bankruptcy that you can't even include that was incurred by intentional malicious acts. And you can't even include. You can't just go fuck with somebody then go file bankruptcy. It don't work like that. But motherfuckers gonna learn that the hard way. And at the end of the day, I'm gonna get my money eventually.
All I know is that she's got some time for some petty stuff, though. I know that, and that's creepy.
When you're miserable,
super creepy. Yeah.
When you're miserable,
exactly.
all she talk about on stage is, divorcing my husband was the worst thing I ever did. I wish I had a man. I'm single. This shit is this shit is that. You know what I'm saying?
Because you were married?
Yeah,
they were married.
So you know. But at the end of the day, I just want to tell everybody to fight for yours. You know.
That's why I brought you on, because I try to have a message to the madness. So many people are in courtroom situations where they literally don't even know what to do.
Right.
And it's like all you gotta do is do this.
But they don't show up.
Right. Most guys don't know when you have a baby by a woman, you have the right to file for custody for the baby just as much as she do. It's just guys don't know they can do that.
Joint custody, joint physical, and joint legal, two different things. If you can at least get joint legal custody of your kids, that means the mother may have them physically, but legally you have participate in all the decisions with that child. Education, medical, that's just as much as your child. So fellas need to try to fight more for joint legal.
What you do is you put in custody for your child. Once you get custody, I mean, like, you can get 50-50 custody. That means you can pick up the child and hire one of the bitches that act like she love you, watch it while you run the streets. Or you could get full custody if you're going to put some dope in the bitch car. All I'm saying is you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
But these bitches be finding the right one because, shit, if I had told my baby daddy, you can't see the baby, they would have been like, bitch, bye. Shit, I got 4 other sons, bitch. I wish I would run behind you and that baby.
Y'all keep telling me, I need these cheat codes because I ain't got no children yet.
Right, Marcus, you shooting blanks. But look.
Huh? 31.
Oh,
yeah, you're still young. Yeah,
you shooting blanks.
Oh, stop.
Shit, fix.
Yeah.
Shit, this motherfucker work.
Oh, my goodness.
How many abortions you pay for?
I ain't paid for not once. Shit, bitch, couple bitches fell out of style, but you know.
Now, Marcus come from a different line of nigga. Ain't that right, Marcus?
Yeah.
Didn't you say it's pimp in your blood?
Never pimping in my blood, babe.
Who was the pimp? Did you say your pop?
Grandpa.
Your grandpa?
That motherfucker, boy.
A pimp in Arkansas.
Motherfucking
That
pimp
mean
in
that
Arkansas.
nigga used to make hundreds, nigga.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Hey, fuck you, man. That was a lot of money back then, goddamn it, shit.
Hey, no, look. Let me tell y'all motherfuckers so. I don't know if we should. Anybody got to go to the bathroom?
Nah.
Okay, well, we good. We're going to go straight.
You didn't ask them. Look, Sarah does.
Sarah got the business?
Yeah.
Okay, so,
see?
look. We talked this shit. I hope you learned something from that, Carmen. Thank you for coming on.
For real.
Giving the motherfucking info, because that shit, it's people out here who took heed to what you said. Because there's people out here in fucked up situations in the courthouse and don't even know you can clap back.
Yeah.
If somebody try to do some shit, you better use the same system to fuck with them.
Right. Don't ignore that letter, nigga. That
Right.
bitch is finna
Right.
set you up to be destroyed. That's her job. God damn it, she ain't got nothing else going for her. Look at her mama. All right. We are about to take a piss break, goddammit, and we shall return with D's Loose Talk About Bullshit. We'll be back, motherfuckers. 5150.
Yeah.
So we taking a bath.
We ain't always got to rap. We can come back and show you our dance skills. This is how I be at the party. Hit me. Give me the music. Come on, Marcus. Come on in here. $51.50 music. Come on with it, Carmen.
Hey, that's a fat ass. Ooh, god damn. Ooh, throw it back. Turn around. Ooh, Darlene, That's another one. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hit him with the Go ahead, turn around. God damn. Hey, ooh, Darlene. What you doing, girl, with all that? Hey. Yeah. Hold up.
We'll be right back with Darlene Luce talk about bullshit. 50
What's
motherfucking 50. God damn it. The dance show.
Chat
goddamn
room
it.
goons on 10. I love y'all.
Yeah.
Or something else. I tell
They
you.
funny.
That's what's up, nigga. I got tired as hell out there trying to dance.
Oh,
yeah,
my God.
everybody know I was that out of
Pass
shape. Take me a dance class,
Taylor built
goddamn.
that.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you have watched the 5150 show, you know this part of the show is called These Loose Talk About Bullshit.
Good. Thank you very much, Corey,
Carmen,
for
you
that
got
entrance.
fans now.
At Carmen
She
Comedy.
been had.
They asked my Instagram. My Instagram is at Carmen Comedy. CarmenComedy.
Carmen had a fan.
What's up, D? Come on.
All right,
girl,
here we
give
go.
us the
Let's
info.
go.
First of all, definitely want to give a huge congratulations to Will Smith and Martin Lawrence for the new Bad Boys film. It is about to hit the 150 mil mark at the box office real soon. Today, it's at 141 million today.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
For two brothers over 50, that's pretty amazing, man, that film. So much success to them. It was great. So good.
Congratulations.
Yep. And by the ending of it, if you've seen it, it looks like they're going to make another one. So they left that open.
Really? Oh yeah.
Did you watch it?
I did watch it.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
that's
Yeah,
right,
they
that's
left it
right.
open for another one. So as you know, the Grammys took place this past Sunday. And even though Dave Chappelle attended them, he ended up winning for Best Comedy Album for his Sticks and Stones. But the big question on everybody's mind that night was, why didn't Dave accept the award? Well, they didn't pay attention. They saw Dave after when the award was announced, and they saw him attending the awards.
Okay.
But a lot of people were speculating, like, why didn't he get it? You know, like, I think it's got a delay on it. But anyway, so people were speculating all these different things, getting all serious, like, oh, some kind of political thing. No, actually, it's funny, because at the end of the day, because they had two country musicians accept the award on his behalf. Then people would see him the rest of the time at the awards, and people immediately started making all these different speculations. Well, all it was frickin' LA traffic, like we spoke about earlier.
Right.
And he really was stuck in LA traffic.
Yep.
Oh, he didn't get the.
So
award.
even though he was there, people thought, why didn't he accept his award? He got there after that. So it was after his award. So congratulations on that. That is his third Grammy in a row for Best Comedy Album. So congrats to Dave, yes.
Well deserved.
Hey,
So it wasn't anything serious. People
real
were
talk,
Good shit,
congrats to
Dave.
Dave, because this special that he did,
Hilarious.
it stood out.
Yeah.
And that's what you want to be. You want to be somebody who stand out. And this special he did, it really stood out. And I'm proud of you, brother. Congratulations.
Good for him. So, I don't know if you guys are following any of the stuff that Oprah has been doing as far as these documentaries. So lately, the most current documentary that's about to come out, it's making its rounds now. It's called On the Record. It's not even released yet. It's based on several women's accusations of sexual abuse by Russell Simmons. So apparently what just happened was this has been gaining a lot of publicity, and people were, interested in seeing it, and then she pulled out from it. And then people were saying, uh-oh, hold on. Did he influence you to pull out? Because they're friends. They used to be friends. And so she went on the record last week and said that he did contact her several times in an attempt to pressure her out of the project. Her name was attached to it. She was an executive producer. And she did just pull out of it. So people were like, oh, that's messed up. How are you going to, get away from that project? People were in fear that, oh, did he really have some influence on you, and did you do it because he was your friend? No. So she says no. She says she swears that the only reason she backed out of the project and removed her name from it is that it had nothing to do with pressure from Russell. She said that it had to do with a couple of the accusers. She told the other two producers and directors that she wanted to elaborate on their stories more, cover more, and they didn't. And she said it wasn't worth it. And she said it wasn't going to make any sense for her to put her name on something where she didn't believe that was enough.
I saw that interview. But here's the bottom line. Oprah Winfrey was put on blast. She go in on black men. This is who she mainly talks shit about. She used to, before she caught on to the game, she used to expose other people. She used to do this thing one time where she was talking about the farmers and this thing with mad cow disease and talking about the sick meat and all like that. And they was about to shut that bitch down. So after that, she wasn't quick to go in on certain types of people with power. So going in on black men, that's like the easiest target in the world because there's nothing that's going to happen about it. Russell Simmons realized that he got caught up and he moved the fuck out the country. That's what the fuck he did.
Oh, he did?
Russell Simmons don't live in no more. At least that's what I heard from a valuable source.
Okay.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Oprah will put out shit about brothers because what is going to happen? What is going to happen? Nothing happens. She put out shit about Weinstein and all these people she buddy up with. That bitch would come up missing on the motherfucking Whitney Houston in the tub side of the game.
So don't say nothing about nobody then if you can't call Weinstein
Right.
out. And if you can't interview the people who accused him, then why are you interviewing the people who accused somebody else?
I'll tell you why, Carmen. They do these things because they gain favor with the master. Stephen A. Smith talks shit about a whole bunch of motherfucking black athletes or whatever. He don't talk about white motherfuckers and he don't talk about women because he will lose favor with his master, who will take away his money and his way of life, and he'll be a nigga out here with that type of hairline and trying to holler at bitches. That's the last thing he wants.
I'm not buying that because Oprah is too high up. You can't even compare Oprah to Stephen A. Smith. Come on.
Yeah, Oprah got money and all that stuff, but bottom line, anybody holler at Oprah is hustling. If you ever see Oprah's feet, and I ain't gonna lie, it was a picnic that happened recently where I think it was called a Black Millionaire Picnic.
You was in that car?
No, Jay-Z and Beyonce and a whole bunch of these people had a picnic.
Yeah.
What was it called?
Legends? No.
Is that what it's called? What Jay-Z had on that suit?
No, I don't.
They were
Oh,
all
it was just recently?
Yeah.
Okay, I remember.
Somebody blew up that picture of Beyonce knees and feet. And
Beyonce?
Yeah, Beyonce knees and feet. And I'm just saying, one time I saw a picture of Beyonce on this album cover and I saw her feet. And I was like, damn, Hammer Time for real. And motherfuckers didn't believe me. But somebody blew up a picture of her knees and feet. And I said, I told y'all, motherfucker, on the Hammer Time side of the game,
Lord.
it's going down. This motherfucker, she, you know, some people, you step on grapes. Well, she do walnuts.
But do that matter to you that much?
Huh?
Do that matter to you that much?
Question.
Feet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All kinds of weird things
Man,
he
I don't
spoke
even look
about.
that.
But here's my thing.
You don't
If
look
it-
at feet?
Hell
But,
no.
but
What
if
do you
anybody-
look
but
at?
Listen, you just said the
step
key
on them
word,
toes and hit you.
zoomed. So if anybody zooms on anything, I mean, it's always going to look different. It's
Of
not
course,
your
let me tell you
average
something.
view. It's like zoom in on
They
something.
got this
Come
word,
on now.
it's called body shaming. Well, let me tell you something. If you're ashamed of your body, yeah, you can be body shamed.
Sure.
I'm not in
Put
the
yourself
greatest
out there.
shape at all. I mean, I'm a cold motherfucker. But what I'm saying is, all I'm saying is,
Weeble wobble, but they don't fall down.
Fuck what somebody say about me. The motherfuckers that count like me.
Well, I mean, it's expected for Beyonce to have feet with issues because she's a dancer and she's,
Wears
you know,
heels,
wears
yeah.
high-end
Feet be looking so
costume
crazy
stuff.
right now.
That's a good one. That's my girl.
Uh-oh.
Pizza
Anyway,
Survivor.
What else you got, D?
All right, so another NFL young guy in trouble, I guess taken away from Anthony Brown. We got Kareem Hunt. I don't know if you heard about him. He failed a drug test after cops found vodka and pot in his car. He's actually an ex-Kansas Chiefs star. He was cut by Kansas City, and he's saying that he should be playing for the damn Super Bowl. He got pulled over. He's a running back. I don't know if you heard about that. He got pulled over in Ohio. He's 24. He was cited for speeding.
This the guy who got sent to Cleveland.
Yes,
Right?
yes, he plays for Cleveland right now. Yeah, so now he's suspended. Yeah,
Poor
but
brother.
he just went on this whole rampage that this Sunday is a Super Bowl, and they did cut him after this other incident that he had. He had an altercation.
If he
in
played for the
2018.
Chiefs, they would not be stoppable.
But they cut him. They cut him because he had an incident in 2018
Yeah, he
for
had an
physical
incident
altercations.
with the Caucasian woman who was yelling out nigger and all that shit in the lobby, and egged him on to basically do something. They act like he beat the bitch up. He pushed the bitch with his feet because she was talking crazy. I mean, it's like, brother.
But if anything, which is kind of unheard of, he did. It's a 45-minute long video. If you look it up, of his when he got pulled over for speeding. The officer actually told him he's one of the hugest Browns fans, and he told Hunt, I'm only going to give you a traffic ticket if nothing else is found. But then he ended up finding all that stuff. So he did. I think he didn't arrest him. He wasn't arrested, so he actually lucked out.
Well, I'm just saying, it's like, good. He didn't go to jail or run into no cops who wanted to make it hard for him. But that story about what happened with him in Kansas City was not fair to me because he did not beat up anybody. He just came in the hallway and was acting like, I'll put it like this. I know he regrets that shit because he let that bitch keep beating on the door until he finally came out there.
He should have called security.
The bitch kept beating on the door. She was the bitch that obviously was acting crazy because they had the bitch outside the door.
Right.
And he came out there, and that bitch started all that shit. All the real motherfuckers know what I'm talking about. That funky bitch egged him on. You know what I'm saying?
It is quite sad, though, because you're right. He's going on a little rant.
If you in the NFL, man,
he would have been playing in the Super Bowl.
You can't have nobody egg you on to do nothing. To get that money from them people, you got to act like a straight lane. You know, you can't engage. Because that bitch egged you on until you finally gave in. And when you went out there in that hallway, my dude, it fucked up everything. This ain't a dude like Antonio Brown.
That's the quote of the night, though. You can't engage. That's perfect, Corey.
I believe that he was drunk because, goddammit, that team that he played for is in the Super Bowl. And when I tell you this dude is special, he's special, talently.
I know he's
You know what I mean?
Poor thing.
So
well,
can't fall for it, man. Whenever motherfucker talking crazy to you and you getting checks from the NBA,
So she came to the locker room.
NFL, no, she came to the hotel. Yeah, put the bitch out the room because she was talking crazy.
Oh, she was in
This
the
was a
hotel.
Caucasian woman, and she was talking crazy. When they put it out, she was like, fuck you, nigga, and all this shit. Egg motherfuckers on to come out in the hallway. And you know what I'm saying? I think something happened where at first they fell on somebody or he pushed somebody because, you know, it got heated.
Yeah.
He didn't snap.
And that was 2 years ago.
And
so
they
that
act
means
like he snapped because when the bitch was on the ground talking shit, he pushed the bitch with his foot.
Yeah.
And they act like, oh,
He stomped her
he
out.
abused
was
her.
talking
And I
all
was
that-
like,
she was
man,
talking
that
major
man
shit,
ain't
though.
do nothing to that bitch.
Bitch, you out the door. I don't
And if that
care.
was 2 years ago, he was 22. Come on, man.
Somebody said Corey from Kitchen Crib.
They keep asking to see my camel toe. No.
Is the monkey out?
But I do got pretty feet. Somebody
She ain't got on
There
them
you
type
go.
of pants. She ain't got on them type of pants. And speaking of them type of shit, D, do we have any of them?
Oh my God! I should have brought
You
it over
fucking
here.
up, D.
They're not even.
I got the monkeys. The monkeys show the monkey outfits now.
Oh, you.
We got some new items.
Wait a minute.
They're not even online though yet. They'll be online tomorrow.
They'll be online tomorrow,
We
and I'm
made
gonna
'em.
have
They're
some
fresh.
with me when I come to the Addison Improv in Dallas this week.
Which
I'm
ones
gonna
you
have-
taking? 'Cause you got a lot of
you
stuff.
selling some monkey toe.
I'm gonna sew the suit, the bodysuit to show that monkey print.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
main chick monkey print outfits. Do something nice for your husband when he come in the house. Let him see that monkey trying to get up out that motherfucking outfit.
Can you tell what it say on it?
There's some cat
It
suits
say
and
main
the back
chick.
is down
It say
low,
main
yeah.
chick?
Yeah, it's for your real girl. You can buy it for her.
Or
Man,
the
what
one that
is when I
thinks,
get home?
or the one that thinks she's your main girl.
Or the one that what?
That thinks she's your main girl.
Or the girl that thinks she your main
You need
girl.
to get
Who
one
the
that
fuck-
say one of my bitches, because I ain't got
See?
no main chick.
I love
See?
it.
He said one.
I like that. One of my bitches. I like that. That's that pimp
He said
mentality from Arkansas, goddammit.
You know,
Bitch, you better go out there and get my $20, bitch.
You know, I tapped in with it too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You ain't pimping, nigga.
Shit, I was a bad motherfucker out here for about
Get the fuck
2
out of
weeks,
here.
nigga.
How much money you made on the motherfucking streets?
Shit, I was making about Stack of wheat.
Where they at? Which street? Which stro? Where's her stro at? Where's
When
her
that nigga
stro?
say a stack, he mean goddamn a hefty stack of trash bags.
See, we were doing good.
I'm getting no pimping money, nigga. We out here doing jokes now, nigga. You ain't
I
pimping.
know, nigga. You know, I had to change it up, man. They was on me. You know what I'm saying?
They was on you. Wasn't nobody on you. Police see your ass. They, oh, let him go. They don't give a fuck.
You know, that's why I be wearing them hats and shit. That's why I used to be in the back of the strip club and shit watching them girls work.
Let me see you with your hat off.
Uh-oh.
Take off your hat. I'm
Oh,
taking.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Darlene, fuck you.
I said, yeah.
Don't.
I said, yeah.
See, Marcus got that motherfucker shaved.
Don't tell her that.
Darlene said,
Huh? I said,
She
oh,
said it
yeah.
okay.
No.
Marcus got that motherfucker shaved to the ground. Look, one time Zoe didn't have his shit shaved.
You
He
can't take
relaxed.
that back, Isaac Hayes. Don't even go there.
Who is
Yeah.
man? With
You just
Arkansas
said,
bitches
you
in
just
hair.
said, fuck me. I said, okay, Isaac Hayes.
I was taking it back, though.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so look, we finna get ready to give everybody they plug, goddammit, so we can wrap this shit up. So look, Marcus opened for me in Burbank past week, and you know what I'm saying? Marcus new to this game a little bit. How long you been doing it?
I'll be 5 years in
Nice.
June.
Okay.
5 years in, goddammit.
Yeah.
I fuck with him because he 100. I don't fuck with, let me tell you something. I'm a loner. I don't have motherfuckers around me unless they pass my thorough test. And that is people who believe in themselves, people who are confident in themselves. You can't have motherfuckers who don't believe in themselves around you because if they don't believe in themselves, they going to fuck you over. That's why I fuck with you, little bruh.
Yeah,
I ain't been, how long I been knowing you, Marcus?
Almost 2 years. Man.
Almost 2 years.
Okay.
It's been 2 years.
Well, probably about a year and a half.
Right, nigga, you exaggerating that shit.
I'm going to take you and Corey to the eye doctor, though, because he was squinting earlier. I saw him. And he said, what? I can see. I said, okay, you was squinting awfully tight.
Marcus let me come over on Thanksgiving.
I need to go. I can't see shit.
Oh, see?
Well, you know you aged, you was little. What? Go ahead. What you say?
No, I was saying on Thanksgiving, man, I appreciate how you let me come over and, you know, his mom cooked that down south ass food.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
What did they have? They had some,
We had them yams, you know what I'm saying, with them greens, with that dressing and shit. You know
no,
what
you
I mean?
had some different shit. They had some,
And then, oh, we had some little salmon. We had the salmon.
right.
And then we had that, huh?
That is good. What'd you say, Sarah?
Oh, yeah.
What she say? What
Country's
Sarah?
fuck.
Country as fuck.
Yeah,
They had some, what's that yellow shit?
oh, you talking about them devil eggs?
Yeah, all that shit. Them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
They invited me over for their country.
Oh, with the hot water. We had the hot water cornbread.
Hot water cornbread.
Yeah.
Hey. Fight with that motherfucker. It was so hard.
Hey, that was your first time trying that hot water cornbread?
Oh, nigga, my mama from Alabama.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Oh, my God.
Seems like a country nigga.
Yeah, my
a lot of Chicago niggas
Salmon.
country.
You got any handles where if they want to look you up, they can look you up?
Oh, yeah.
What's your Facebook and Twitter and all that shit?
Okay, on Facebook, I'm Marcus Smith. But you probably put Mark, just go to the personal page. It's Marcus Big Man Smith. You know what I'm saying? MARCUS. Fuck you laughing at?
I'm silly, my nigga. Don't worry about it.
Big IGMANSMITH. On Instagram, you know Marcus. It's YOUKNOWMAAACUS. Marcus.
That's what's up. We love you. Carmen Barton, goddammit. Carmen, what was that show you was on? You was on the show.
Oh, that Hollywood Divas, that shit was all fake.
Hollywood Divas.
Yeah, anybody out here believe reality shows, y'all crazy.
They got a
It's
problem,
just-
yeah.
It's all fake, but you just don't have a written script.
Hold on, what you say, Marcus?
I'm finna be on the show.
What show you finna be on?
Plug it.
On Revolt. You know,
Oh, okay,
funny.
you did the Funny as Fuck.
Yeah. It's called Funny. Yeah, Funny as Fuck. On Revolt, man. I'm be on this second season coming up. It start airing next month. I don't know what day they gonna air mine at, but I'll let you know, y'all. Just
When you do, just let me know. I'll plug it for you. Now, Carmen, so all the reality shows are fake?
Well, I can only speak for the one that I was on. It was,
All of them fake. I'm just
Yeah.
going along with
yeah,
you.
it's just-
Pretty much.
They was like we want you to come in. We're going to pay you to bring some drama and get some ratings because this shit dry. So I did what I did.
Oh, I bet you was showing out on that.
Yeah, I did the whole fool. It was, it was cool, though. But I got some shit. I'm working on my own shit now. I'm on the road heavy. My schedule is on my Instagram at Carmen Comedy. This weekend I'll be in LA.
Say it slow so they hear you.
At Carmen Comedy, CarmenComedy. I got my full schedule up until like June, I think I got on there. But this Saturday I will be at the Comedy Union, the 1st, and then
What city that's in?
LA.
Oh, the one on
Comedy
Pico.
Union. Yeah, so it's just one nighter, and then I hit the road after I got some shit in New York, Queens, New York.
They can see your schedule where?
On my Instagram, it's like the 3rd picture down, got my full schedule on it. And so
That's what's up.
I hit the road every weekend after that, so support live comedy.
That's right.
I'll be on the road with my dog, Ryan Davis. His birthday today, too. Happy birthday, my boy.
Happy birthday.
What's up, Ryan?
I like Ryan, yeah.
But we was with Ryan. It was me and.
Oh, I'm going to tell y'all about Carmen, man. Man, took us to look. He said, man, we gonna look. Had me and Ryan. We said, man, we
They
gonna
can't
go
understand you niggas so talk.
Nigga took us to the skate rink. You hear me? Man, we going that motherfucker. Motherfucker so old in that bitch. Motherfucker walk around. They right there had walkers with the skates and shit. I said, Corey, you done brought us to your goddamn class reunion in this motherfucker.
You don't know how to tell the story, nigga.
All right, go ahead, tell me.
We went to the skating rink in Northridge on Sunday night. I think that's AARP night.
Corey got the, you ought to see what this old bitch.
Slow than a motherfucker.
That's that little bracket.
This how
that,
niggas was
no,
skating.
but that's what
Motherfucker
people
skating
that
in
can't
slow
skate.
motion in that bitch.
They use that for people that can't skate. That's what you learn.
This one lady had a walker skating and shit.
No, it looks like a walker.
Listen to some
can't
Keith
skate.
Sweat.
I thought it was only for kids. I thought it was for kids.
No, but grown-ups can use it too. They got big ones for grown-ups, yeah.
The wristband when you come in there, that's normal.
I'm so excited. You know them little things.
Oh my God, that's too funny.
It was funny as hell. They had
Can you
Kool-Aid.
skate?
No. I can go
Hell
forward.
no.
That's why I didn't skate, because I got to learn how to go backward. But I got some skates. I'm going to practice.
So you wasn't in the walker, though. You
Corey
ain't that
can't,
bad.
Corey
You
can't
don't
skate
have no
because his
good
top too
skates. You
big.
gotta
He
get
gonna
them
tip
proper
over.
skates.
Nigga, you can't skate fast. Your hat will blow off.
Darlene can't skate because you can't see.
Yeah, that's true. Goddamn.
Sorry.
I can skate my ass off.
You
bro.
can't
Don't even
skate.
go.
Can you go
Hell
backwards,
yeah.
D?
Hell yeah.
Darlene-
Come on. I got my skates in the car
So,
right now.
so Asians
Like,
can
what's
skate but
up?
can't
I carry them
drive.
all the time. I even change my wheels because you can't wear the same wheels indoor. You
So
change
we
them
going to
for
have,
outdoor.
next week, it's going to be skating on that motherfucker. And I'm going to go backwards. Next week,
Oh,
we going to
Lord.
have
No,
me
we
on
gonna
the green
skate
screen.
outside.
It's going to be the
skating
last
backwards.
show next week. Y'all better tune in.
Hey, I'm gonna let you
Skate
have
right
that
there. I'm
one.
gonna skate out there. Where's
My
the
country
lawn?
ass can't skate. I can't do that.
You can't skate?
Hell no.
Oh,
I
what?
can't
He
skate,
talked
can't
all
swim.
that.
I
You were
can't do
making
nothing
fun
with
of all the
this.
older people.
You can't swim?
Oh no. We about to throw them in the
You
water.
can't do nothing with that.
How you from Arkansas and can't swim? How you catch dinner?
I know you can
We
do
just
some
reach in
shit
that
with that.
motherfucker and grab them goddamn fish.
I can't throw a firecracker in the
Where
water.
you gonna be
I can
this
do that
week?
little shit,
Oh,
like
you
that,
said
that,
Texas.
that Tomb Raider shit, you know, get on the wall and you just do it right here. I move a little bit when I do that, but I can't go that far. 'Cause I gotta get
D, what's going on with the rest of the ride? Y'all
As
motherfuckers
always,
doing good, right?
yep, very good. Thank you to all the 5150 folks that come through to Annie's Soul Delicious on 1066 Fairfax Avenue for soul food. Been doing real good, yeah, so thank you very much.
D, I gotta come over there and try me a little plate.
Yeah, come on through.
Me too.
Yeah, come through.
I'll be in town this Sunday.
Yeah, come
Y'all
through.
doing some Super Bowl week?
I didn't hear from her because they have a bunch of catering too, so we're hoping that it doesn't interfere with it. They've had their hands full, so we'll
I
see.
thought your show from Thursday to Sunday.
My show from Thursday to Saturday out there in Addison. We're not doing Super Bowl. I don't want to compete
Oh,
with the
yeah,
Super
that's
Bowl.
a lot.
Right.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Thursday,
But you got
Friday,
that Thursday, so
Saturday.
it's cool.
Yeah, I normally don't go to town on Thursday, but fuck
So
it.
just follow on Instagram, my Instagram. I'll post up what's going on.
Chat room goes, I'm 43. Everybody want to know how old I'm 43.
I'll be 53
And
next
if-
month.
And if
My
it's if in
birthday,
the chat room holds it, I'm 31. But my age range
Oh,
is
baby.
20 to unlimited.
I'm 27 and I'm proud of that.
Yeah,
Whatever.
right. Yeah,
baby.
Give me a late baby. I can't have babies anymore.
I had fun. I mean, we got a chance to dance. That shit made me sleepy, actually.
Yeah, I like dancing.
That's funny.
I'm gonna come back again and crack jokes. I had to be on some serious shit.
Right.
Sue that bitch.
Yeah.
Carmen got a funny show though. Carmen is funny. Let me tell y'all motherfuckers something. Y'all motherfuckers, I already know.
So
that's why I ain't saying shit.
No, when's
Fuck
the show
y'all.
here?
But Carmen is talented. And that is another
Carmen
reason
when?
she was able to
This
be on the
Saturday?
road with me.
Oh.
Let me tell you something. When I have comedians working with me, a lot of times I do 2-man shows. You got to be able to do 25, 30 minutes that ain't that boo-boo.
Right.
If you working with me, you know what I'm saying? Carmen used to be holding that motherfucker sit down, goddamn it, because I show up at
All
the
the
show
5150
late.
fans still support me. Shout out to all of them. When they see me and I'm not with you, they still support me. They still jump on my shit. They always show me love. So I love all the 5150 fans. They always got my back. So I'm
They were
grateful.
fucking with me last time I was on here. They come through that motherfucker sometimes.
What time is the show, Carmen?
7:30.
Oh, I can make it then, because I'm gonna be
Yeah.
at the. I'm gonna be at the Players Lounge dancing all the rest
Okay.
of the night, but I'll come there
You
first.
said Saturday?
Saturday.
And when I mean dancing, not the pole. I'm
I'm
talking
not-
about R&B. It's all old school R&B.
Yeah.
Where you going to dance on Saturday?
It's called the Players Club with my homeboy DJ Bonds. What's up? I'll be
DJ
there.
plugging them motherfuckers.
No, that's my boy. No, where I'm going. I'll be dancing all
Y'all supposed to
night.
be going to this little, one of my little freak birthday party. Her boyfriend gonna be there and shit, so she gonna.
Wait, your girlfriend?
No, hell
Do
no,
you have a
no,
girlfriend,
no,
Morgan?
No,
He trying to get a chat
about
room
you.
hoe.
Uh-oh.
Say he trying to get a chat room hoe. He ain't got no girlfriend.
Yeah, goddamn it, you just hit my inbox, baby. Shit, I'm
You young.
available, baby. I'm
Do it
out
up,
here.
kid.
Maybe he can get somebody pregnant
Ain't
because
got
I
no
don't know
children.
about this thing working. He ain't got
Ain't
no,
got no
kids.
children.
I need somebody to get knocked up.
I don't even fuck raw.
Oh God, that shit ain't gonna work.
What?
Oh,
Bro.
Once again, rest in peace, Kobe and
That's
Gigi.
true.
Some spray.
Rest in peace,
Yeah,
Kobe.
I
And
got old school
I
binoculars.
went to the doctor to get that bitch.
Nigga, when I was dancing, I bust my lip with this chain.
that's
That's why I
hilarious.
got it.
That's what you did.
This chain was like, baka, nigga.
So imagine how you gonna be when you get on some skates.
Spirit of the fruity raccoon
He
bust my
said,
lip.
bam.
But
yep.
knock her from the
I
doctor.
hope he got a helmet.
That motherfucker, look at that video. That number, I don't even know Carmen Holcomb.
Well, that motherfucker there, he was doing some. Oh, man. He look like that, man. He look like a rock wall on that bitch. Oh, that nigga too tall.
Uh-oh, he gonna...
Oh, man.
That motherfucker gonna email Craig facts about you if you talk shit.
Hey, man, listen, I don't want no smoke with nobody.
Look at that.
man.
I love that.
They calling me the chunky
We just
Smurf.
capping, man. We coming,
Somebody
man.
call
so
me
I'm
a
just
hoe.
capping, man.
What they call you?
A hoe.
You
call
sweet
you the
and sour than a
Chucky
bitch in that motherfucker.
Carmen and the Chipmunks. So these motherfuckers is hilarious.
Carmen and the Chipmunks.
They say I'm a great grandmother at 43. Nigga, I ain't got no grandkids. They coming.
Man, you still fucking me up with that shit. You said you got the kid how old?
24, 22, and 19.
Damn. 41.
My daughter 19.
be
She got
forgetting
more
Mark
babies
is
than all my
31.
I
sons.
know. 'Cause
Huh?
my kid's 28.
You what?
Oh, my
Right.
God.
Your son 28, D?
Damn, Darlene.
What? I'll be 53.
Boy, I ain't know y'all.
You got no grandkids yet? You got any grandkids?
No, he's smart. Yeah,
Good.
No, he's smart.
Yeah, rubber
All
cook.
right, all right. Chit chatter.
43
Anyway,
looking 12.
I want to say to all
A baby factory,
the
yo.
Fruity Raccoon fans, I mean, no harm to that brother. Tell him he ain't got to be scared and mob up on me. Tell him that I said he should not be telling everybody his wife was sucking his dick, and don't lie and say you don't know me.
That was the weirdest shit ever.
All right, so everybody know what's up. Everybody plug they shit. I'm gonna be at the Addison Improv this motherfucking week, goddammit, in Addison, Texas, goddammit, out there in Dallas area, you dig, goddammit. Easy pussy. Look here. I am Corey Holcomb. This is the 5150 Show. Later, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Dirt, dirt, bumps in the bump.